Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about the NFL offseason. Brace yourself, because this isn't just a rumor. It's an incoming tidal wave of seismic proportions. An elite superstar, a true game changer, an absolute cornerstone of any franchise's future, is about to make a move that could shatter the very landscape of the league. And I'm telling you, this is not speculation. My sources, airtight and embedded deep within NFL front offices, have just confirmed something so unbelievable, so secretive, that it's practically classified. The kind of deal that could flip a franchise's destiny overnight. Imagine a scenario where a top-tier wide receiver, someone who's been the heartbeat of a team for years, suddenly becomes available. A player whose combination of route-running precision, clutch hands, and veteran leadership makes him one of the most coveted weapons in the entire NFL. Who could it be? Is it a player like Davante Adams, or maybe Tyreek Hill or even Stephon Diggs? No, this is bigger, much bigger. My sources say the chaos unfolding behind closed doors right now is unprecedented. Phones ringing off the hook, high-level executives exchanging encrypted messages, secret meetings in undisclosed locations, private jets shuttling back and forth under cover of darkness. They tell me that a deal so massive is being negotiated now, as we speak. A player who's still in his prime or close enough, and yet carries the kind of reputation that can instantly transform a team's offense. And the place they are targeting. It's not just any franchise, it's the Cleveland Browns. Yes, the Browns. The team who's been desperate for that missing piece, that X factor. The game winner that can finally elevate them from basement dwellers to legitimate playoff contenders. And trust me, the identity of this superstar is so guarded, so tightly kept under wraps, that only a handful of executives and insiders even know the full story. But I'm here to break the silence. To peel back the curtain on this clandestine operation that could redefine the franchise's entire future. Because what I've uncovered goes beyond mere rumors. This is a full-blown, high-stakes chess move. And if it comes to fruition, it will rewrite NFL history. Now I need you to do one thing: stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and activate your notification bell, because what you're about to hear will blow your mind. Only the real insiders know how this story unfolds, and I promise you, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Because the next 48 hours will be crucial, and you're about to get the truth behind the NFL's hottest, most explosive secret. Now let's step back and set the stage. Imagine the Cleveland Browns, a franchise that's been on the rise but still searching for that ultimate piece to push them into serious Super Bowl contention. Since their resurrection in the early 2020s, they've been building a roster filled with young talent, veteran leaders, and recent investments in defense. But what they've lacked is that one unstoppable offensive weapon, that guy who can turn a game on a dime, who demands double coverage and opens up the entire field for the rest of their offensive weapons. In 2025, the Browns faced a stark reality. Despite flashes of brilliance from their core, they finished with a disappointing 5-12 record, fired their head coach after a tumultuous season, and saw their playoff dreams evaporate in the cold AFC North winter. They've been scouring the market, making quiet moves, trying to find that once-in-a-generation talent. Behind the scenes, the front office's obsession has been clear. They need a difference-maker, someone capable of elevating this roster from good to great. My intel says they've been in secret negotiations for months, flying under the radar, with encrypted calls, mysterious meetings in private jets over the Rockies, and even clandestine visits to undisclosed locations in Florida, California, and even offshore hubs. The Browns' brass have been working tirelessly, meticulously analyzing tape, assessing fit, and most importantly, trying to land the cornerstone they missed in the past drafts. And then they found HIM. Yes, I am talking about none other than Keenan Allen. That's right. The veteran wide receiver, the reliable chain mover, the savvy veteran with a resume packed full of clutch catches, has become the hottest trade commodity in the league right now. But before I unleash the full details, let's get real. This isn't just about who, it's about why. Why Cleveland? Why now? Why Keenan Allen? That's what everyone's asking. Now let me paint the picture. Keenan Allen at 33 is still incredibly productive, a true testament to his elite route running, his exceptional hands, and his veteran football IQ. Remember, this is a player who's been a six-time Pro Bowler, a franchise record holder for receptions, and a key target for Justin Herbert during his entire tenure as Chargers quarterback. But the funny thing, his latest numbers aren't just impressive, they're historic for his age. In 2025, Allen snagged 81 catches for 777 yards and 4 touchdowns. Solid veteran-level production. But what's staggering is how he still maintains a 66% catch rate this season, even in his age 33 campaign. Think about that. Precision, consistency, the kind of reliability that quarterbacks dream of and defenses dread. And if you dig into the film, you'll see a player who hasn't lost any of his explosiveness, nor his ability to run precise, sharp routes. He's still an absolute nightmare for defenders. His playing style? Keenan Allen is the master of the subtle art, the quick out, the sharp slant, the precise crossing route that slips between safeties like a hot knife through butter. He's the ultimate chain mover, the RPO threat, the clutch third down target. And despite the years, his veteran leadership is unmatched. He's a locker room presence, someone who mentors the young receivers, elevates the entire offense. That's the kind of veteran leadership Cleveland craves. But what truly makes him a perfect fit? His ability to serve as a reliable second option behind their potential new QB, to stabilize the offense, and to bring a leadership core that can teach the next generation of Browns stars the nuances of the game. His contract situation, it's just as intriguing. The Chargers signed him to a one-year, $8.52 million deal in 2025, a team-friendly contract, basically a veteran minimum-style deal at his age, with incentives that could push him over $9 million. His contract expires after this season, leaving him as an unrestricted free agent in 2026. Why would Cleveland go all in? Because they see in Keenan what many other teams missed, a proven, dependable, clutch receiver who can come in and instantly command respect. And the value? Honestly, his market price right now would be in the $8.10 million range, but what Cleveland offers. It's about the future of this franchise, the trust they're placing in his veteran clutch gene. Now here's another twist. NFL insiders are buzzing because of the elite praise from league officials. You hear whispers that Cleveland's GM, Andrew Berry, is working in the shadows, orchestrating a move that could be the coup of the offseason. Not just a trade, but a statement of intent. One NFL authority, speaking under condition of anonymity, said, "If Cleveland pulls this off, it'll be their most aggressive move since they took Baker Mayfield and built around him. Allen is the perfect veteran bridge for their next franchise quarterback." Sources close to the negotiations describe a delicate dance, with rival teams, especially AFC powerhouses, attempting to block this deal at every turn. Some say rival GMs have even tried to leverage draft capital, promising future picks, or even attempting to sabotage the deal with counteroffers. But why? Because the stakes are so high that everyone knows this could be a game changer. Imagine the Browns with a fresh coaching staff, a revamped offense, and Allen as their secret weapon. The impact, insane. The emotional reaction in the Cleveland locker room, beyond words. Players already whispering about how this veteran's presence could elevate their entire culture, how his leadership could inspire the next wave of Browns greatness. And that performance bonus clause? Oh, it's not just a gimmick. I've obtained exclusive details. Incentives that could propel Allen's earnings well past $10 million if he hits certain yardage milestones, playoff success, or even achieves team MVP status. It's a package designed for a player who's still got years left at the top. Now, let's analyze what this means for Cleveland's offense and the NFL landscape. Allen, fitting seamlessly into Kevin Stefanski's scheme, if they manage to hire a head coach who aligns with this vision, would be the perfect veteran target for a young QB. Think about it, his route running pristine, hands rock solid, and his experience invaluable. With him in the mix, Cleveland's offense could transform into a top 12 unit overnight. His addition would give them a reliable third down target, a safety blanket for the new QB, and a veteran presence who can forge the kind of chemistry that wins games in December and January. From a schematic perspective, Allen fits perfectly in the slot and outside, capable of stretching the field or working the quick game, exactly what Cleveland needs to elevate their attack. The potential release of other veteran receivers, combined with this addition, could free up salary cap space and allow them to get aggressive in free agency with upgrades at offensive line and running back. And by comparison, this kind of deal mirrors past NFL blockbuster trades, when the Chargers acquired Keenan Allen in the first place, or when teams like the Patriots and Rams pulled off seismic moves to reshape their futures. Only this time, Cleveland is about to do it with a veteran who's still at a high level, not just a reclamation project. But here's the real kicker. The NFL world is watching. The entire league knows Cleveland's new regime is willing to move mountains to fix their offense. And Allen, he's the missing piece that could tip the scales toward success. This isn't just about adding a receiver, it's about rewriting their destiny. Now, as I bring this story home, let me tell you, the next 48 hours will be crucial. The deal could be announced at any moment. A few phone calls, an approval from league headquarters, and bam, the NFL's biggest offseason bombshell will hit the headlines. Imagine the headlines. Cleveland Browns acquire veteran superstar to rebuild their destiny. Allen's new home, the key to Browns' Super Bowl run, or even the trade that reshaped the AFC. It's coming, and it's coming fast. I need you to be ready, because what you've just heard is only the beginning. The inside info, the behind-the-scenes intel, the hidden motivations, it's all coming to light soon enough. This is the kind of story that history will remember, a true game changer, a franchise-defining move in the making. So stay locked in, stay sharp, and prepare for a revelation that will shake the NFL to its core. Because when it drops, nothing will ever be the same again. And let me ask you, are you ready to witness history? Because I sure am. And I promise you won't believe what's coming next. This isn't just insider info, it's the future unfolding before your eyes. Remember this moment. Because the NFL's next chapter is about to be written, and it starts now.